Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central.
Celebrating 10 years of award-winning car talk, it's the In Wheel Time car show, your weekly go-to all things automotive place.
Yes.
Coming up, more guests from today's remote broadcast here at the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise Inn at the fabulous Luby Tortilla Tex-Mex restaurant on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard in Katy, Texas.
Yes.
Jeff has the car clinic. I'll have this week's auto news and more. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars. We need more Jeff Zekin.
We do.
And the mysterious Jeff Heitzman.
Yes.
He's hiding behind the post over there.
We need to get shirts that say "Need more Jeff."
And then, no,
Yeah.
because he can't wear that.
No, and then
No, because you're the need more Jeff.
and then we'll give them away at the events.
Really?
No, I don't.
Then you
I'm
buy
just-
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I can get a marker. And
A
you
marker,
You wear
that-
a white shirt, and I'll write "Need more Jeff" on your shirt. How's that?
Autograph it.
Like a
Like an autograph.
Yeah.
like an autograph.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
All
I'll
right.
sign your baby's bottom and all that.
All right, Mr. Mars.
So Stan introduced me to this gentleman, our next guest. We've had this big 3500 Ram sitting out here. It's lifted. It's got a lot of things done to it sitting out here. I personally like it. One thing, it's white. I love the white vehicle
Yep.
look. And so that is Steve Wells is the driver of that vehicle. Now, Steve happens to also be the president of New World Auto Transport. So in addition to having this vehicle out here, he's also the person that helps move vehicles around the country. Stan's used him several times, like when he's bought cars like the Pontiac and stuff, when he's bought it out from another state, and it's got to be transported down into here. Well, this is who you can go to.
So, in other words, if I buy a car from Waukesha, Wisconsin,
Yes, sir.
you're my man.
I am.
And so, do you actually personally go up there and bring it back?
No, sir. No, sir. I sit in the office in a nice, cool, air-conditioned shop and offices and surrounded by pretty ladies, and I send someone up there to get it.
Okay,
So
that's
she-
the end. That's it.
speaking
That's
of which-
it.
She drives it.
No,
He's
that's
done.
the end of the interview
Yeah,
right
you're
there.
done.
No, we
You're
don't want
done.
any more of
Yeah.
that.
In addition to him being the president of the company, we also have the CFO is here.
What?
And so I thought we would add her into the conversation.
We were just going through the chain of command here.
That's my wife,
No,
Daisy.
guess what?
My boss.
Listen, I was just going to say, she's not the CFO. She is the president and chief executive
So
officer.
it says here on the card, it should be Daisy. That's what it is.
Is Daisy.
Yes, she is the boss, I tell you.
Yeah, and well, good choice.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
She keeps us all in line.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, so back to the original question. You sit in the office, so you contract these trips and pickups and deliveries?
Absolutely. The majority of what we do is all brokering, and I've been, since I own New World vans and trucks back through the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Oh, interesting.
And so being in the van and truck conversion business for 26, 27 years.
It's coming back.
Yeah, no
I
kidding.
hope so.
Yeah. Well, you can't even imagine the amount of sprinters, the sprinter
I
vans.
know.
We work for a company up in San Antonio called LCW, and they build the limo sprinters.
Yeah.
And, $175,000 to $250,000 vehicles. And you cannot get enough. There's not enough sprinters on the market to feed the need.
Yeah.
For all the conversion vans and specialty stuff that like we used to do at New World.
And let me just interject this. The fact that these new vans that are post your era,
Yep.
the new ones,
Yep.
oh my God, with flat load floors that are next to the ground like a car.
Yeah, it's
front
amazing.
end- yeah.
Yeah, it's
I can
amazing.
only imagine what the conversion on that would be.
Yeah.
I mean, you could build a house inside there.
I'm trying
No,
to think
it's
of
a good-looking stuff.
the conversions of vans and even SUVs before that.
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember the name of it. Mike, you might know. It was Legacy? Was it Legacy?
Well, you had
conversions?
Legacy, you had Anaheim,
Anaheim,
you had
that's
Good
what I'm
Times,
thinking, yeah.
Explorer, all those guys. And when I had New World vans in Bel Air, we were the warranty center for the majority of all the.
You had a big lot, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
You-
those-
you
I used
were
to have that old lumber yard right there on Bissonnet.
Yes. You were a
Stone-
customer of mine when I was with Keystone.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, New World Vans, 26 years. We spent 9 of those years in the bulletproofing business. And I used to build all the special ops vehicles for Houston Police Departments and SWAT. And we used to do all the homicide forensics labs, narcotic surveillance, you name it, we built it. So, through all that time, we got really familiar with all the car dealerships and all over the country because we were delivering our product and stuff. So I was actually in the transport business back then, had our own trucks and also facilitated a lot of the contractors and stuff too to deliver our product. But after I sold New World back in 2000, I saw this huge need, for dealer to dealer networking, moving inventory around, which that's
that's celebrity. The celebrity.
And we do a lot of celebrity transport.
Vanessa.
Yes, we do like all the now what we do, and it's especially since this pandemic, the dealer network has been fed by the sell-off of all the rental cars throughout the nation.
Yes.
So once all the rental cars were sold off, it just stimulated the pre-owned market. And as you know now, you can't get new cars. I mean, most
you can't get used cars anymore.
Yeah, tough deal. And if you do, you're going to pay a whole lot for them. You know. But no, it's what's amazing is these dealerships, the larger name dealerships on I-10 and 59, they usually have 600, 700, 800 new cars on the lot.
Yeah,
a lot of them are sitting on 50, 60, 70
they're down a couple dozen right now.
Yeah, a couple dozen. So this the positive that come out of it is naturally the stimulation with all these pre-owned and
so you're transporting cars everywhere.
It's
Let
unbelievable.
me ask you this about your business. Since you're a broker, do you worry about guys that like fly-by-night guys that go, hey, I can transport that car? And the reason I say that is because I watched that show.
I remember that.
Where they bid on
on
transporting jobs. I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
But it's like,
bidding wars.
I want that guy, but I don't want that guy transporting my stuff. He doesn't know what he's doing.
No, I mean, it's definitely a vetting system. I mean, we we're a brick and mortar store, so we've got compliance. Yeah. We've got dispatch coordinators. We've got all the personnel in-house.
We have our own GPS in our office.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, so you track the vehicles?
A lot of them we do.
Yes, we do. I do everything.
Oh.
Of course you do.
But no, it's it's something that most of the carriers that we use repetitively.
Right.
So if you're talking about enclosed transport, we're transporting, and right now, like the exotics are really hot, and classics are hot, but there's a lot of car movement. No matter what, it's getting moved.
You don't know what's going down the street because they're enclosed trailers.
Exactly.
I mean, it could be a load of steel, or it could be a whole load of really exotic, expensive cars,
And
millions of dollars.
When I see a reliable transport, I know there's a hot rod in it.
Well, those are McAllister's reliable. Yeah. Those are the big boys, and I'll tell you right now, the biggest thing is there's so much activity, migration activity, like California, for example. When the start of the pandemic, we
quadruple.
Yeah,
really,
basically quadruple our business. Especially out of California, and it's. The enormous amount of cars, people just pulling up stakes, moving to Texas.
Yes.
Give you an example.
Austin.
Yeah. Give you an example. There was over 10,000 cars on the load boards coming out of California in 1 to 3 days, 1 to 10 days at the start of the pandemic. And that was a lot of the pre-owned cars and that were being sold off. But
is California about to fall into the ocean?
I think it
is.
So
they're coming here.
Yeah, I know.
And they're buying our houses.
Yes.
So that's why I bought a lot of lands. I just bought a commercial land.
You talk about houses. My wife the other day says, can you take me somewhere expensive? I took her to a lumber yard.
Yeah, no kidding. There you go. No, it's really crazy how they've driven all the people coming to Austin and Georgetown and surrounding areas. Just our housing market here. We've seen it go up a couple $100,000 in the last couple of months.
Yes,
it's something else.
Not only the moves, not only the homes that you're talking about, but there are folks still building hot rods.
Yes.
They're still doing turnkey on these vehicles that we see out here. We've had a few guests that are building their own, that have their own shops, that have their own things going on. So it's not dead.
So what about you? You have any hot rods, any toys?
I got Ferrari. And
you have Ferrari?
Mercedes-Benz. Yes.
Yeah, we got a Viper. Got the Viper sitting. She wanted to bring the Viper today.
And notice when he says that, he's got that little bit of a smile on his face. Yeah, I got a Viper. I got a Ferrari.
She's got the Ferrari.
Yeah,
I got Mercedes-Benz too.
Oh, there you go.
The convertible.
course.
But I don't. He's my driver, so I drive.
That's it.
Oh, for that?
Yes,
you
I
don't drive
noticed
that.
He's my bodyguard.
I noticed when you rolled up that you were the one that was leaning out the window
Doing
going,
the wave. She's doing the
Yeah.
wave.
We noticed
Got that pageantry wave.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
Have you been to Lone Star Throwdown this past year? Or?
No.
No?
No, they
You
haven't
need to
been.
go to that.
That's something you need to attend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
You guys
Very
talked about it
cool.
earlier, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
So,
were there live. and
that's a very interesting rig you've got there. It's a Ram 3500 diesel, Cummins diesel.
Yep.
But it's got a camper back on it, and it's a dually.
Yeah, and that's a one of the first snug tops out of California. You know, snug top's been around forever.
Yeah. Snug
But that's
top,
one of the
GTs, all
first
them,
smooth snug tops, and then we did the carpet
Fits
kit and
right
everything
up
on
to the
back.
cab.
Yeah. It's as close as you can get. You know.
Do you have the bladder that goes between the window and
No, no need.
for pass through?
There's no need.
It's too close, really. You could have that bladder
Yeah.
if you wanted to run AC or something.
I had
back through there.
when I had my Lear on mine, I had the bladder.
Yeah.
And the kids were young; they would just, that was their gig while you're,
Yeah,
you know.
and I
jumping
think
back
Lear
forth.
and Snugtop are pretty much the,
Yeah, the same
guys.
company,
But
yeah.
no, that's a 21 3500 limited, the new limited, and so we had to wait for BDC
Months
to build.
to get it.
Oh, well, months to get it, but just the parts, the wheels, the lift kit, all that took about 5
chip.
months to get.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we did the conversion right down here at Extreme, right here on the freeway,
Yeah.
Austin's
Yeah.
place, and so it was one of the first BDC kits for the 21 because all the geometry and everything's changed, and so. But it's been
Did you
interesting.
get the big screen in it?
Not yet. Yeah, it's got the big screen on the dash.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, what a big difference that makes.
Yes.
Yeah, just the
Well,
technology.
the interior of that truck is killer. Have you seen the new Fords?
I have.
And
Yeah.
I'll tell you, talk about copycats.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. No, they're gorgeous, and they've done for $90,000. They ought to do something right.
Exactly.
It's amazing what these new trucks are costing.
Yes, they are.
coming
But
out.
you know what? Look what the new trucks have to offer.
Yeah.
And I mean the execution is spot on.
It is. It's spot on. I mean, you look at buying a new G-Wagon Mercedes or something for $350,000.
You go, what are they thinking?
You can build two of those things for that. You know.
Yeah.
You know what
It's
you
amazing.
need? You need an electric vehicle.
Yes.
Not.
I don't know.
No.
No.
I told her I'd buy her that new
Tesla?
Hummer, that new
Yeah,
Hummer
the
that's coming out.
Hummer.
You got to order that.
You do that.
The one that
Yeah.
crab walks.
Let us know about your range
You're
anxiety.
You're behind Mike because I think Mike's got his ordered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're all good with all of that.
Yeah.
So, week to week, is it continuing to go up?
It is. It's we stay so busy. I mean, it's
Yes.
16-hour days. Again, just with the migration, but now college migration's picking back up, so we're taking all the daughters and sons' cars to college, and you've got a lot of corporate migration, a lot of dealer network. I mean, it's just a conglomerate of everything.
Tellman's family we do personally. Tellman, Farida?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tillman, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
we
just-
do all their family.
Tillman trusts his daughter for me to transport her stuff
Yeah.
around. So
What the hell is he
Yeah.
thinking?
I don't know.
yeah,
Why don't we
I
have
asked
trust
myself.
like that?
But
You need
yeah.
to be trusted with a daughter.
Yeah.
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 But no, it's we do a lot of the NFL.
What is
Wow.
A lot of
pina
NFL
colada.
movement and
I need one.
a lot, all these teams when they go off season. And
Well, that's one thing about your business. Word starts to spread when people can trust you,
Yeah.
and that you do a good job and you say what you're going to deliver. Hey,
Yes.
I'm going to take the car this day, and
Yep.
it's going to be there that
Yeah.
day, and it's not going to be damaged.
lots of
Yeah.
logistics, and it's amazing. You talk about word of mouth and just being out there and people hearing about you, and people like Stan, telling people about you, this and that. But we, when we started, we were spending $25,000-$30,000 a month just in Google. I told Daisy.
You hear that, Mars?
We can help. No, we're going to get a hold of you.
Yeah,
'cause we
she
can help you with that.
Daisy is Google certified. She runs all of our algorithms and everything. But we were spending $25,000-$30,000 a month to make the phones ring, and feed a dozen people in the office. And now it's word of mouth. We've pretty much gone organic, and we just survive off
Yeah.
of word
Yeah,
of
all
mouth.
Sonics, AutoNation.
Yep.
Everybody.
All these
use-
big
All the
dealerships.
big dealers.
That's
I
good.
got all their credit cards.
Oh. Well, she is a woman.
You know,
She is a woman.
there is that, and she is the CFO,
Yeah.
the CEO.
Well,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
when you marry a young lady like her, you just got to relinquish everything to her anyway.
Are you just trying to rub it in? Is
Yeah.
that what
Yeah,
you're trying to
you
do?
need something to buy toys again? What's up with that? No. We got already all the toys.
Well, listen, man, it's great to talk to you.
It's good talking to you guys. Thanks for inviting me on.
Yeah, and thanks
Thank
for
you. Thank
explaining
you.
all of it to us.
Yeah.
And what is the biggest, largest item that you have moved?
Well, we moved
My mother-in-law.
Airplane,
We've moved a couple airplanes, a
Airplanes.
couple helicopters, stuff like that. But
for the
Yeah.
Jaffe, the
Oh.
horseshoe bay. Yeah.
Wow.
yeah, so
Yeah.
we will move anything. Our logo says if it has wheels, we'll move it.
Yeah.
And so
Well, now it doesn't have to. It's
Yeah.
got blades on it. We'll
motor
move it.
motorhomes, whatever, we'll move it. But guys, thank you again for
Yeah,
inviting us on,
appreciate
and
it.
we
Yeah,
appreciate you
absolutely.
guys.
Thank you. It's
And
New
anybody
New
needs
World.
us, New
I
World
need
Auto
to be
Transport, Katy,
advertising your
Texas.
company every
Yes,
day.
you do.
I need to do that.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
be in
So-
touch.
We need to,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Well, we hope to see you again.
Guys,
Yes,
enjoy your
thank you
weekend.
so
Thank you,
much.
guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. I appreciate you
You bet.
guys.
All right,
Thank
time
you.
now for the car clinic. Let's do the car clinic, shall we?
Okay.
No, not we. You.
Well, I've got This Week in Auto History. I
Oh,
think
yeah, we
he
could do
has-
that too.
Okay, you want to do that?
Yeah. Is it on your phone?
Yes, it is.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Look
This is
at you. All,
technology,
I'm
baby.
just going to say.
This is technology,
Unbelievable.
baby.
All right. Well, we're waiting. Just go right ahead.
I gave him one of mine. Yeah, I gave her. Yeah.
Just go ahead. Let's
Oh,
focus
hold on a
on
second.
that.
Let me,
Yeah.
let me pull this up. I'm
Yes.
going to get Mr. Conrad here.
I'm sorry. I didn't
There you
mean
go.
to.
That's all right. So this week in auto history, we have to wish a 94th happy birthday to the great who? Gene Winfield. Gene
94,
Winfield
Gene.
is 94 in 1927. So happy birthday, Mr. Winfield. We love you. You are just a living legend in automotive history.
He is amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And then, of course, on this date, Saab introduced his first car, the model 92001, the Saab prototype. Saab has been primarily a supplier of the military aircraft before and during World War II. Maurice Ali, which is Chevrolet's engineer-in-chief, completed the chassis and code-named it Opal for the eventual use in the 1953 Corvette. So all that happened on that day as well. In 1954, General Motors announced its research staff had built the GM Turbo Cruiser, a modified GMC coach powered by a gas turbine, which I think is very cool. You've seen those in a lot of commercials and History Channel type things. 1977, and this is for Conrad because Conrad sent this to me. 1977, what is it, Conrad? The Oldsmobile builds over 1 million cars. No trucks, just cars. So thank you for that, Conrad. 1978, Ford Motor Company Chairman Henry Ford II fired Lee Iacocca. You're fired. From the position of president, ending a bitter personal struggle between the two men, which very bitter, and it still goes on today even though they're not living. 1979, Paul Newman, the blue-eyed movie star turned race car driver, accomplishes the greatest feat of his racing career on this day in 1979. What was it? He roared into a second place in the 47th annual 24 Hours of Le Mans, the famous endurance race held annually in where? Le Mans, France.
Le Mans.
Le Mans.
Le Mans.
And that's it for This Week in Auto History. The end. Thank you, Conrad, for helping me out with that. As you know, I'm taking Conrad's place today, and love you, Conrad.
He's going to California.
I
How
know.
much do you
Oh,
really
I thought he
love
was
it?
already gone.
Yeah, he is.
I think that he left this morning.
Yeah.
Like Ainsley.
Well, Ainsley
Everybody
left for the
bailed
other
on.
guy.
Everybody
Everybody-
bailed on
I
Saturday
know.
morning.
You know what? I'm out of here. I'm gone.
Group
I'm
of
going
7
home.
nations backed away from plans to set a target for making sure most new cars sold are greener vehicles, instead pledging only to speed up efforts to move away from combustion engines. In the final communique last Sunday, the bloc included an autos section that was far more modest than earlier versions being discussed. It pledged to do more to electrify the transport sector, but did not set firm target dates. Yay.
Yay.
The accelerating e-commerce trend is placing more pressure on delivery and logistics companies to compete with the likes of Amazon. FedEx and Nuro said Tuesday they will test autonomous multi-stop and appointment-based delivery here in Houston.
Huh.
In April, Nuro partnered with Domino's for robotic pizza delivery here. Nuro also piloted an autonomous delivery service with Kroger and tested prescription delivery with CVS Pharmacy.
Wow. That's technology there.
It is. Thank you. Self-driving truck technology company Too Simple Holdings said Wednesday it will open a new Texas facility that will enable it to put trucks to work hauling freight on the roads of southeastern U.S. states within 6 months. The company, which outfits its trucks with self-driving technology, is opening a new terminal in Alliance, Texas, to serve the Texas Triangle, an area that includes Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, and Austin, adding 3,000 miles to its network. So the next 18-wheeler you see blowing by you could be driverless.
Yeah, like the Bermuda Triangle.
Autonomous freight services run on fixed routes between predefined points, mostly on major highways without intersections or pedestrians, requiring less mapping than shuttling customers between random points in robo-taxis. FedEx and robotics company Nuro this week announced plans to test self-driving vehicles in the package delivery company's network, starting with another pilot program here in Houston.
Can I ask a question? So these are driverless vehicles, driverless delivery vehicles. Are they electric or are they combustible?
I don't know.
And if they're electric, who's plugging it in?
That's not the story.
And then the question is, who's unloading it?
Yeah.
Along the way.
But there's a lot of questions I have.
I guess that it rings
questions.
the doorbell from the curb, and you come out and get it.
Well, I guess it could notify. I have no idea, but I'm just thinking coming down 35 from Dallas through Austin is
Lord.
a nightmare now.
It's in the middle
What's
of the day.
it going to be like when you got a bunch of trucks out there with nobody driving them?
Who are you going to flip
Plugging
off?
it up some more.
Who are you going to flip the bird to if there's nobody in there?
An explosion caused a large fire to break out early Monday morning at Chemtool lubricant manufacturing plant in northern Illinois. Now, this may not mean much to you, but it prompted evacuations and left the future of the facility in question.
Wow.
All 70 employees got out without injuries. The cause under investigation. Spokesman for Lubrizol, Chemtool's parent company, said the situation at the plant was evolving. Lubrizol has facilities down along the Houston Ship Channel.
Lubrizol makes a cream coating that you can put on your tires. That's probably one of the best.
A cream coating?
A cream coating.
Is it edible or?
You mean like a tire black?
It's like a tire. It's like a tire shine, but it's
Lordstown Motors. Remember this startup?
Mm-hmm.
Lordstown, which recently raised questions about its ability to remain in business, said on Thursday it did not have any binding purchase orders or commitments from customers. That U-turn comes after President Rich Schmidt on Tuesday said at an Automotive Press Association event in Detroit that the company did have firm and binding orders for the first 2 years of production of its electric pickup truck. Hello?
But
does the left hand know what the right hand is doing? Apparently not.
Somebody checked the bank
records.
records.
This is one of those that, raised billions and billions of dollars.
Yep.
Well, shares of the company fell 2.5% to $10.51 in morning trading. On Monday, just after the company said it may not have enough money to stay in business over the next year, CEO Steve Burns and CFO Julio Rodriguez resigned. Resignations came as the company acknowledged making statements about vehicle pre-orders that did not hold up to scrutiny following an internal investigation into claims made by short seller Hindenburg. Well, that should be a tip-off right there. Company named Hindenburg.
Yeah.
And the short seller.
Didn't that go down in flames
Yeah,
at
the
some
hydrogen
point?
company, wasn't it?
Something. And we finish this segment with crash rates have jumped in some states that have legalized recreational use and retail sales of marijuana.
Wait. This is my shock look. I've been practicing it.
But drivers who use marijuana alone were no more likely to be involved in
again.
crashes than drivers who hadn't used the drug, studies show. We have more of the In Wheel Time show. We're going to wrap up today's show
more.
right after a quick break.
We all know about aftermarket and online parts stores, and each one has something to offer, but they don't offer original factory parts. That's where Bayway comes in. For original factory parts, visit the Bayway stores first. Give them a call or stop by. Bayway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Bayway Chevy, and Bayway Lincoln carry a complete line of parts for the do-it-yourselfer. Keeping your newer classic original means a lot, and you can count on these fully stocked parts departments to help keep it that way. Bayway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Bayway Chevy, and Bayway Lincoln, keeping it original. Tailpipes and Tacos, Houston's premier monthly car cruise-in returns Saturday, July 17th at 2 Loopy Tortilla Mexican restaurants in Katy and inside the Loop on the Southwest Freeway near Kirby. Tailpipes and Tacos is free and everyone's invited. You'll see collector cars, hot rods, customs, magnificent originals, and resto mods at 2 locations. Cars from all over Southeast Texas cruise in and show off in a friends and family event at the Loopy Tortilla Mexican restaurant on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard just south of I-10 in Katy, and inside the Loop on the Southwest Freeway near Kirby. Drag racer, car enthusiast, and Loopy founder Stan Holt brings you Houston's hottest cruise-in. Tailpipes and Tacos, inside the Loop on the Southwest Freeway in Kirby, and in Katy on the Grand Parkway just south of I-10, where you'll see the In Wheel Time Car Show. Get your ride ready, and we'll see you at the Tailpipes and Tacos Saturday morning cruise-in, July 17th, 8 to 11 a.m., weather permitting. You see all the new ceramic car wash cleaners on TV now, but John Gray at Gulf Coast Auto Shield has been using ceramic coatings on Houston's most expensive cars for years, and he'll tell you that nothing beats the real thing. Gulf Coast Auto Shield installs a coating over your paint that actually comes with a warranty. If you just picked up your Lambo, your Aston Martin, Porsche, Ferrari, any other exotic car, chances are your car will have company that have already found Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Now, you don't have to own an exotic. Maybe you got a truck, an SUV, or even an older vehicle that needs a little love. Well, let John Gray give it a look and give you an estimate on refurbishing that paint and making your vehicle look new again. How about getting a gift certificate for the wife's birthday or anniversary from Gulf Coast Auto Shield and tell her, honey, I know you love your car, so why don't we get it looking new again? It'll be the best gift ever, one that she'll never forget. Get hold of John Gray at gcautoshield.com or give him a call, 832-264-0670. Gulf Coast Auto Shield.
Hey, before we say goodbye, I did want to mention to you that there is an asphalt circle track race here in Houston that is coming up on July the 3rd. And it is presented by Gulf Coast Racing Series. It's at the 3/8 mile asphalt track called Houston Motorsports Park. Tickets are $15. Kids are $5. Seniors and vets, I think, are $10. I'm not exactly sure.
There's a
$1 hot dogs, $1 beer. So you'll get to see pro trucks, modifieds, Outlaws, Eco Stocks, Super Stocks. I think the NASCARs will be there and the Legacy cars as well. It's a full racing series. We haven't had races in a couple of months because the last one got rained out. So keep that in mind. We encourage you to come out and support your local asphalt track racing series. It's the only one in the state of Texas. Now, there are dirt tracks, and they have a lot to offer as well. But if you're a fan of the asphalt tracks like I am, I invite you to come out. Personally, I invite you to come out.
I've been there with you, and it is fun.
It is tons of fun. And the program, the gates open at 5, racing starts at 6 o'clock. And most of the nights that they have the event, it's all over and done with at 9:30, so you can get home at a decent hour and be able to get up and go to church on Sunday.
It is so structured, but it's structured in a positive way where there's no lag of, oh gosh, is this going to be happening? So here we go.
Yep. So that's it for this episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. Hey, when you're on Facebook, please give us a like, tell your friends about us, and share your junk, and our junk too. You'll get Conrad's unicorn hunting features all week long, along with all things automotive. The In Wheel Time Car Show streams on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and on InWheelTime.com. Podcasts are available from your favorite podcast outlet. Special thanks today to Tailpipes and Tacos Executive Director Stan Holt and all of our guests.
Thank you,
special
Stan.
thank you to Jeff Heitzman for his knob twisting and engineering skills.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
The In Wheel Time Chief Engineer is the fabulous David Ainsley. Our Marketing Manager and Video Technical Director, we need more Jeff Zekin.
There you go.
For booking agent and podcast man Mike Out of This World Mars and his royalty king Conrad DeLong, I'm Don Armstrong. Be sure and join us each and every Saturday for our 3-hour live broadcast across a multitude of audio and video streaming platforms right here on the ever-popular and famous Smoke and Mirrors Network.
That's right.
Today's show was produced by Jim Morrison. Mark your calendar to join us next Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. for another live broadcast from the confines of Studio A in Texas, USA. And yes, it's air conditioned. So long for now. Have a super cool weekend. We'll see you next week.
That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.